And she's like asking me all these questions. And you're like, to be honest, we're not supposed to get involved with any of that stuff. Working as a model in New York City, part 2. So what is it really like to work as a model in New York City? You know, you could book a gig, might only work once every 3 months. You could work 2-3 times a week. You could not book a gig for 6 months, but then you book that gig and you make 50 grand, 60 grand from that one gig. And then maybe you get residuals if it's a commercial. Yeah, there's definitely money in this business, that's for sure. But there's lots of competition, and all of us, everybody's different. Everybody's path is different in this business. You could go out and not book anything for a while, and then boom, you start booking work all the time. Or you could book all the time. You could book a lot of small gigs where you're making 200 bucks a day, 500 bucks a day, and just burn the hell out and work all the time and burn the hell out, you know? But those gigs can even be hard. Nothing's guaranteed. Even test shoots, free test shoots, which nothing's free. A test shoot, if you don't know what a test shoot is when you work with a photographer and you trade for pics. So you're giving your image, you're allowing them to do what they want with your image. They usually stage the shoot, tell you what to wear, and then you have some beautiful professional pictures in exchange. Test shoots can be great. I've definitely done my fair share of test shoots and have got some awesome images from them. It is, you know, people get competitive. I have people contact me that I don't, you know, sometimes on Facebook or Instagram that I'm not too familiar with. Maybe we follow each other, but I don't really know them, and they'll say something like, "Oh, I'm with your agency," or have they been sending you out? Or get this, I had somebody reach out to me and they were like, "My daughter works with your agency." And then she sends me pictures of her daughter, and I'm like, "What is this? You know, why? Somebody I don't know, they're sending me pictures of their daughter. I'm her manager. Are they sending you out?" And she's like asking me all these questions. And you're like, to be honest, we're not supposed to get involved with any of that stuff. The amount of money that you make is between you and your agent, and you or your manager. You're not supposed to talk to other models within the same agency about that stuff. You know, there's a lot of jealousy in this business, and there's a lot of subjectivism as well. You never know what they're looking for. You know, it's not always who's the best actor or the best singer or the best dancer or the best whatever, the best stunt guy or whatever they're looking for, the best chef. You know, it is crazy. It is fickle. So if you're going to do it, and I suggest you do it, if you're watching this video and you're thinking about pursuing it, just be prepared to go in as an individual and have realistic expectations, have your money saved. And it's not like a regular job where you can look and compare, oh, so-and-so that worked in accounting, that's a vice president of operations, here's what they did to get there, and they had to do this, and they worked their way up the corporate ladder. It's not like that at all. You could show up and be a movie star in 2 days. Unlikely, but it's possible. Or you could bust your ass forever. You could literally bust your ass forever and not make any money. I mean, I've heard of actors, models and actors in New York that have been here for 5 years, for 7 years, 8 years, and don't even have an agent. That's the reality of this business. And people in this industry are willing to do anything to succeed. So you always got to bring your A game. And there are no small jobs, only small actors and models. So unless it's something you're really not comfortable with, you know, you should do it. If a job is offered to you, as long as you're comfortable with it, you should do that job, because you never know who you're going to meet and who could potentially help you along the way. With that being said, if you get burned out, like I've been modeling a while, and there's certain types of castings, like I hate pharmaceutical castings. I've just been on like I don't know how many. I wouldn't be surprised if I've been on close to 100 pharmaceutical castings in the last decade. And I've never booked a pharmaceutical casting. So I'm kind of burned out with those. I'm selective with those. But again, my focus is more on acting now than it is modeling, and I still do modeling to supplement my income. That's it for today, guys. Like and subscribe. More videos coming. See you soon.